Hi, my friend. I'm recording on my podcast, so it's going to be a VIDCAST. Yes, guess what? We're going to do planks. Why are we going to do them? Yes, episode number 10 on my podcast. This is going to be a VIDCAST because I'm recording simultaneously for you, my YouTube friends. Hello, I'm Monica Sancio, energizing you to be fit, healthy, happy, and free, and for you to get your best abs from the inside out. I want to just focus on planks in this video because by the end, you'll have not only the 3 main planks, but also 3 levels per each one. So watch till the end, and also let me tell you something. This really works and it's so easy and convenient. Anybody can do them anywhere, at the park, at the gym, at your house, wherever you are, in your office even. So let's start with plank number 1, the one you've seen everywhere, right? Even people like at their computers doing this sort of plank, like on your forearms, on your elbows. Okay, like here would be the prep, and then you can straighten up one knee and then the other one and just hold the position there, maybe not too piked up like that, maybe not too arched, but find a way to stay, and then you can move around. So that's number 1. Okay, the 3 levels I would give you is like, okay, level 1 is with your knees on the mat, okay? So how do you do a plank? Well, find a way to have your body horizontal to the floor or to the mat, okay? That's the idea. So how is my body gonna be horizontal? This would be the position that we're looking for, okay? Basically, like I said, do not arch too much nor pike it. You want to keep it as straight as possible, and there's many ways of doing it, but I prefer to do it as natural as possible. So like my shoulders are going to be right over my hands, but I'm not going to force anything. It has to feel natural for you too, as well as feet. They don't have to be together, they can be separated. Okay, so feet separate here, and the level 1 would be here. Okay, in fact, we're going to do level 1 just here, which is pretty fast, pretty easy, because you can even start on the floor and you just push yourself up like that. With your knees on the floor, it's even easier. So this would be level 1, okay? Level 2 and level 3 is all the way up here. You see? My feet are a little separate, and I'm going to be lowering this. For you guys listening to me on the podcast, remember that I am doing this simultaneously on YouTube so that you can watch the moves, and we are working our core. I'm going to talk about the muscles involved, but you can already feel it. I can feel it in just a few seconds. You could do it for 10 seconds to start with in either one of these 3 levels, okay? And you can move up, and I would say find a way to get to this, or even if you're here with your knees, because this is another variation, you know, find a way to move around, which we're going to do at the end as well. Okay, we are working abs for sure, but we're also working back, and I can even feel it on my quads, my hamstrings, and my glutes. So it's like my whole body's working. I'm going to turn around here so you can see. Okay, I am definitely working my whole body. And my shoulders too. I can feel it on my shoulders. Okay, so that's part of what we work. I'll also give you some more pointers for the next ones. So number 2 is the side plank. All right, side plank. I like to show it to you this way, from just sitting here on our glutes with both knees bent. And I want to visualize that I'm rising up. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hand here, place my hand right next to me sideways, not to the front, not to the back, but to the side. And I'm going to lift myself up so that my butt is up, okay? So this would be like level 1. Level 2 with still the knees on the floor, but maybe extending one, the top one, okay? This to me is like the logical, natural number 2 level, okay? And number 3 is when we straighten this one as well. And then we could add all sorts of arms, okay? You could have like this, like in Pilates, arms straight up. And you see that I have one leg up, one leg in front of the other. That also helps a lot. And then when you get tired, you can, instead of plopping down, that actually I recommend that you take your knee up. Take your knee out and it's gonna feel really good, just like that, okay? So let's do it again, okay? So if level 1 is like this, level 2 and level 3, and yes, we'll find a way to move it as well. I don't usually count, but I can feel it, oh my gosh. And here's where I'm gonna add more muscles that work in the planks. Planks are very popular moves. I even saw an article from healthclevelandclinic.org. I think I can give it to you in the comments, and it summarizes all the benefits and how to work the typical plank. But I added my take on it. You know, I've been working with students for decades when it comes to fitness in different areas, corporate and clubs and also individuals. And I like to coach people to get their best abs from the inside out as a life coach now. So I combine all my knowledge and, you know, trying to make it as very simple as possible. It's like anybody can do this, right? Practically anybody can do this. And then, you know, I can show it to you sideways. You see, I'm not slouching back nor arching forward like that. I'm actually, you know, just moving my body from the center towards the side where my hand is placed, and then I just lift my body, my trunk, which is what we're working. We're working our trunk, our stabilizer muscles, okay? And you're gonna feel it more on the obliques when we do this side one, okay? So yeah, this is number 2, level 2 for the most part, because there's many variations, okay? But this is the side plank, and it feels really good for me to do it here. Yes, you see here, I just have one leg on top of the other, but I recommend you have the top leg in front for more stability, okay? And then we could say, this is level 4. That's a good one. Ooh, feels so good, feels amazing. So what did you think we're working? Yes, you guessed it right. And then, you know, we could go to the previous plank that we did also and do lots of these mountain climbers and so many variations that I'll leave for another video. But since I want to be very brief, concise, and give you the most important tips and benefits, definitely we were working our obliques, okay? Not just the rectus abdominis and the transversus abdominis, but also obliques that are really great to have a better body, you see, looking, but mostly functional, because we want to not just look good, but feel super good. And obliques that are internal and external obliques are working here when we go sideways. And I just love to go like this and turn around. It's just so fun, you see? And now, last but not least, is the plank number 3, which is facing up, okay? Let's do my take on it. This is how I like to teach it, because I have students from I was going to say all over the world, and all over the world when it comes to their fitness levels, okay? So if somebody's just starting out, I would say sit with your legs straight in front, and most people will go like this. So first we have to correct this part, right? Or you could start with your knees bent, which is a bit easier on most people, okay? And then place your hands right behind your butt. You're going to lower your shoulders as much as possible. I'm going to lift my hips, okay? So this would be like level 1. And just doing this has tremendous benefits, okay? You get strong in all the muscles that I told you. That's the idea, to get strong first. And we could have this leg extended, or the other one, or both. But, you know, just with that, you could stay. Let's say you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you can keep going. Maybe it's time to go to the next level, which is this one, level 2. And if you can stay a minute, then it's time for, this is not written on stone, you guys. It doesn't have to be 1 minute. You just feel your body. I always say, listen to your body knows best, okay? So lift, lift, lift as much as possible, and I would add this. This would be level 3. Extend, extend, extend. Feel all the things, and then you could do moving around. And I want to show you what I love to do for my best abs from the inside out, and to teach students as they make progress, is to do a combination of all these that we did. This works our erector spinae a lot, multifidus, okay? Our back is working a lot here. So yeah, This is not easy, this is not for everyone, but just to have the possibility to go side, back, and then the back one, you might have to flex your knees a bit. Yeah. All right, enough for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Remember, eat and drink mostly plant-based towards vegan. Move around more, get physical, and absolutely stay positive. Focus on what you do love, what you do like, and let's be grateful because you taking care of yourself and you being at your best, guess what? Makes all the difference in the world. And yes, I'm gonna end this video with a little practice here. Oh my God. I don't know what, I think light is coming back. Okay, so side, down, side, and then this one. Okay, because you gotta focus, gotta be strong. This will be, after a lot of practice. All right, mwah, love and light. Kisses and hugs. Thank you.